Hey guys, SJ from ignorelimits.com here. Today I just want to talk to you guys about several techniques that you can use and that I use regularly to overcome or speed up the process of delayed onset muscle soreness, also known as DOMS. So delayed onset muscle soreness, is that soreness. It's not necessarily a bad pain, but those aches that you get, it's particularly in like your quads, your hamstrings, your pec insertion here, etc. after a really heavy workout or after a workout where you do something you're not used to doing, or just after a workout in general, guys. Now, my absolute favorite technique for speeding up the process of delayed onset muscle soreness recovery is a contrast shower. So when I'm talking about a contrast shower, I'm talking about a shower that's 6 minutes in duration, in which you alternate between hot water and cold water. So 30 seconds hot, 30 seconds cold, 30 seconds hot, 30 seconds cold, etc. And you want to be finishing on the cold portion. So you want to really immerse yourself under there, so let the water drip down your lower back, etc. If you're not used to cold showers, then maybe give those a try first. So you can get used to bearing and standing underneath that freezing cold water, before alternating to the hot, etc. again. Or you can jump straight into it. I've been doing cold showers for a couple of years, so I have no problem with them anymore, and they're fantastic. So that's my number one recommendation. So do that. You can do that every day, or every other day, or only a couple of days after you have your DOMS. It's completely up to you. I like to do them every day when I can. So the next technique that I like to use regularly is stretching. So stretching and foam rolling, so using the two together. So especially when it comes to legs, so like stretching, hip flexors, quads, calves, hamstrings, etc. And also throwing in some foam rolling, especially down the ITB, so down the side of your leg here, just foam rolling on there, spending about 30 seconds to a minute on each, on your quad, left quad, right quad, hamstring, glute, your ITB on each leg, like I said, and also just a bit of static and dynamic stretching as well, guys, which ties in with my next recommendation, which is a bit of active recovery. So when we're talking about active recovery, I'm talking about you can do some body weight exercises, like some body weight squats, maybe some push-ups even, depending on what we're working here, and some cardio. So especially when it's the majority of the time you get DOMS, we're going to be talking about leg DOMS, okay? So doing some active recovery on the cross trainer or the exercise bike with very minimal resistance, but just to get your legs moving, etc., to get that blood flow going. So basically what you want to do is all these techniques work on flushing blood and nutrients to the muscles we're talking about. So when we're going back to that contrast shower, so that process, so the hot water is expanding your blood vessels, and then the cold water is constricting your blood vessels. So that's vasodilation and vasoconstriction. So that's working to pump those nutrients and that blood throughout your body. Same thing with the stretching. So foam rolling, you're crushing that muscle tissue, you're increasing that blood flow, which in turn, the nutrients, healing the muscles, repairing the muscles. That's what it comes down to, guys. So next up, which isn't exactly focusing on that same principle, but just hydration, guys. You need to stay hydrated. You're going to get cramps, your muscles are going to be sore for longer, etc. If you're not getting, I'd say 3, even 4 litres of water a day. I aim for 4 litres per day. I'll probably have a litre in the morning, when I train, and then just make it a habit every hour, every other hour, have a tall glass of water throughout the day. You benefit in terms of skin, just mental focus, everything. There's no reason to not be drinking water at all, guys. The people that complain about holding too much water weight are actually going the wrong way about it. So this is getting a bit off topic, but to get rid of water weight, you need to drink more water so your body flushes it out. So when you're drinking, a tiny bit of water and you think, oh no, if I drink more, I'm going to hold on to water weight, your body actually goes into essentially, survival mode, and it holds on to that water because it doesn't know when you're going to be getting more. So that's the main issue there in terms of water. So make sure you drink a lot. There's no reason not to. And the next next two I've got for you are calories. So if you're, hardly eating any protein, or, you're neglecting calories or a particular macronutrient in general, your body's going to suffer. You need to be able to, give your body. So in the gym, you're creating, like I've said before, you're creating the demand for yourself to grow. By doing those heavy squats, you're creating the demand, to get big quads, to increase your strength, to increase that size. but the supply comes through the calories. It comes through the rest afterwards. So you need to make sure you're getting an adequate number of calories and an adequate amount of sleep. So your DOMS are going to be terrible if you're eating 500 calories a day and sleeping 2 hours. You're not giving yourself that opportunity to repair. So you need to focus on that, guys. And like I said, water, very, very important as well. So anything to do with diet or whatever you're putting into your body, you need to be smart about it. I don't particularly recommend any supplements to speed up this process. There's a lot of BS supplements out there. These proven techniques, the things I would focus on first. Supplements can make the 1%, the 2% difference. But like I said, if you're not focusing on your calories, your water, stretching, etc., it's a waste of your time and a waste of your money, guys. And the last one I've got for you is a deep tissue massage. So if foam rolling and stretching, you don't have the time for that, or you just want to do something else and you have the money for it, go and get a deep tissue massage. It really focuses on those trigger points, and that definitely, it's painful at the time. Any massage that isn't painful when you're getting it, guys, isn't going to help you out later. A relaxing massage does nothing for your body. You need a deep tissue, like a sports massage, and that's going to do a great deal for you. If you don't have a foam roller, what you can use is just a tennis ball. I'll put a link, if you're watching this on YouTube, links below in the description to the Ignore Limits, which is my website, guide to tennis ball self-massage and trigger point therapy. So basically that just works. You get a tennis ball, say for example you've got shoulder DOMS, and you put the tennis ball on the floor up against a wall, and you rub your body and you apply pressure to it and hit those certain trigger points, guys. So you can do it on your ITB, shoulders, your back, the back of your lats there, etc. Pretty much anywhere where you have DOMS, you can get the tennis ball. Or if you're feeling a bit more brave, you can use a lacrosse ball, that type of thing. There's many different variations for it. But those are my main techniques for getting rid of, or speeding up rather, the DOMS recovery process. Any questions about DOMS, you want to leave a comment, leave a comment in the YouTube video below in the comments, or on ignorelimits.com, leave one below and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching.